buddies, just do these 5 things before 2026 may begin. Just today I'm going to tell you 5 things to make sure that you're doing right now before 2026 may begin, because once you prepare yourself before the year may begin, I sure tell you that this 1 month that we stay with can let you go forward, because only one habit can change your life forever. Because you know that doing something every single day, now that can let you go forward. That's what we call discipline. So now today I'm going to tell you 5 things that you've got to make sure that you are doing every single day before 2026 may begin. So now, by the name is Jimmybahati, and I believe that for you, to anyone who didn't yet subscribe on this channel, I invite you to subscribe, because this is the most helpful one. So now, the first one thing that you've got to make sure that you are doing this year before the one may begin, you've got to invest in learning every single day, because the world is changing fast. Yes, you know that for really, you've got to invest in learning, and I usually tell you this. You've got to learn every single day. And I usually tell you that you don't have to stop learning, because life never stops teaching. Yes, you will always be getting new lessons. You will always be changing. You will be always be meeting with different problems. Now you've got to know how to get the solution of those old problems, because you've got to challenge yourself. You will get more challenges in this life, because you will never be peaceful, because if you still being in the world, you know that you still having a big war in front of you. That's also, you've got to make sure that you are learning every single day, because you know that, let me give you this example. In a class when we'd been learning, so you know that somebody, if you couldn't go to school yesterday, okay, yesterday you couldn't go to school, and then once you reach today at school, you will see that things are new, okay, you will see that things are, and if they give the quiz, you will lose yourself. But somebody who reached their school and learned with the teacher, and while reaching at home, he revised even what he learned. So now once they bring quiz, he will see that for him things are so easy. That's why in life also, we've got to make sure that we are investing in learning, okay? We've got to learn, we've got to get more new skills, because once you want to invest in learning, and then if life is going to change, because you know that the world is really changing very quickly. Yesterday, 5 years ago, people had been using technophones. They've been using just, I don't know how to say them, but today now we are using other more telephones. Today we have the technology is going forward. That's also what you've got to make sure that you're investing in learning. If you see that things are going to go like this and like that, you make sure that for real you are learning every single day, because that can help you so much. You've got to invest in learning, because life never stops teaching, or the world is changing very quickly. It's changing very fast. So now let's talk about the second one. You've got to build discipline, because without discipline, your dreams will always remain dreams, or your dreams will always stay dreams. You've got to make sure that also you have the discipline, okay? You've got to get discipline, because once you don't have discipline, your dreams, I know that everybody who's following me here, he has a dream, or she has a dream, whoever has a dream. So now once you don't build discipline, because discipline is the most thing which is more important, and I usually, most my videos, I usually talk about discipline. I told you that discipline is focusing on something. You can even focus on one thing, but to make sure that you are doing it very well. That's also what we call discipline. So now you've got to make sure that you are investing in a discipline. You've got to make sure that you are building discipline. You get discipline in everything they're doing, because let me give you this example, mine example. In those days I was a bit taken, but I begged for forgiveness. And also you've got to get discipline, because as I'm having discipline of giving you one video every single week, also you will be used, and then you will be following me every single day. That's what we call discipline. You focus on one only thing, but to make sure that you are doing it very well. That's what we call discipline. Also, you've got to discipline yourself in everything that you're doing. So now let's talk about the third one. The third one, you've got to make sure that you are surrounding yourself with people who push you forward, not those who hold you back. Because you know that we usually say, tell me your 5 friends, I will tell you who you are. Also, once you are choosing friends, once you are willing to go forward, you've got to make sure that you are surrounding yourself with people who are pushing you forward. Once you want to go forward, once you want to be successful, you've got to surround yourself with people whom had been successful. Okay, you've got to surround yourself with people whom are willing to be successful. Never tell me that once you want to be rich tomorrow and then you start surrounding yourself with people whom don't have any dream, and you tell me that tomorrow, after tomorrow, going to be impossible. You've got to surround yourself with people for real who has good dreams, with people who are more intelligent. Because once you surround yourself with people who are dreaming, with people who are more intelligent, also let me tell you that tomorrow, after tomorrow, you can be intelligent. So now let's talk about the fourth one. You've got to take risk. Okay, if you wait for certainty, you will wait for refuge. So you've got to make sure that you are taking a risk in everything. I know that some more people, once you have your march, you are afraid of taking risks. So now let me tell you that for you, that's the power of the habit. You've got to take risk. You've got to take risk of doing anything, because once you don't try, because you know Barack Obama said that, and you've got to take risk, okay? Because you've got to try. There is no excuse for not trying. Also, you've got to try to take risk in new things. Every single new. Once it's a thing which is new, you take a risk in that thing. You take a risk of reading books. You take a risk of opening a new business. You take a risk of going to school. You take a risk of doing different more things, and then that will let you go forward because you've tried, and then you will get yourself into doing more new skill things. But once you tap, you say no, I'm going to stay like this. Let me tell you that for a day you can lose yourself, can't know where you are. So now let's talk about finally, and the last one, you've got to act now, not tomorrow. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is not the talent, but actions. Now, the difference between those who succeed and those who fail is not even the talent, but action. Once now you are acting, you can go forward. You've got to act, okay? Once you are acting, you can go forward. Once I'm giving you different videos, now there, by the blessing of God, now I can go forward. There I can be successful, I can succeed. But I will not know that I will not succeed without trying. I've got to act first and know what is going to come after. So I believe that for you these are more helpful, and I believe that you are going to practice them, and I believe that for you you are going to be helped so much. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Let's keep on that about the videos.